Potomac today. We've had a bunch of thunderstorms here this early summer, and it's got the water nasty and brown looking. So what do we do when the water's nasty and brown looking, Dave?
We're gonna drop some chicken down there for some blue cats.
Nice. If that works out, you know, we'll at least get our you know, feel some pullage, and then we'll maybe go after some bass. We'll see, but kind of like to catch something first. Catfishing is always good for you know, any condition. You're gonna catch catfish, so we're gonna do that. Then maybe hop up in a tributary, do some scouting up there. The tributaries are gonna clear quicker following these thunderstorms, so we'll hop up in this creek after a while, let some of this mud settle out first. Whoa. I don't know. Already jumping, man. What, are you looking up? You think it's stuff falling from the sky?
I don't think it's not out here. Not that far.
Could be a striper.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
A little blue cat. I think I got a better blue this time. Got about 25 inches of blue cat right here. Pretty fish. Anyway, we're looking at a blue cat here, and one way to identify him is if you look at the anal fin on here, it's a fairly straight cut straight across this way, and I believe they have, it's 35 or 34, 35 rays down there, and a channel cat will only have 29. Channel cats will be decidedly curved. They'll be a rounded edge, not straight across like it is on this blue cat right here. So that's a quick way to make a quick identification on there. And the way you know it's it couldn't be a white catfish is because it's got a forked tail. White catfish will have a straight across tail like a bullhead. Let's get her back into the river. Bye bye.
Barking at me.
Woo, that's a nice one.
You got my caught up in my depth finder. I'm busy. What do you find? Find some chicken?
Ooh, that's a nice boy. Well, we cruised up as far as we can go up this particular creek.
Alright, we have cruised way up in this creek, found a little bit clear water, and I got the first snakehead of the day. We actually went underneath a highway, an underpass. He's a thick one. We're gonna get broke on him. He's already blown up twice. He's still green though. He is still ready to give me something. As soon as he sees me coming at his jaws. Come on. Let me have it.
Got him.
Yeah!
Oh, look at that guy. Oh, man.
Alright, Snakey. Dave, you said you saw his babies. You were coming up through that pipe and saw a little 1-inch 1-inch babies.
Yep.
Alright, first snakehead of the day. Now these things don't have real great eyesight, so I don't think that we would have caught him in the muddy water out in the main part of the river. Maybe we would have, but certainly you move up into these tributaries, you find that clear water first. It's the first place it clears, the top of the tributary. We're getting pretty high up in the tribs for this guy. Alright, let's get a couple pics. Alright, third species of the day. Funny thing is, not a one of these was here 200 years ago. The largemouth were brought in. Now they're not invasive, they're naturalized. The snakehead here, invasive. The blue catfish, invasive. So it just goes to show that, you know, humanity is always playing God and moving creatures around where, and who's to say where they shouldn't be? I mean, the DNR is, but we've been doing it a long time. Somewhere. That's a nice one. Dink, 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 dink. That's not a dink. Got a nice one, Dave. All right. Finally got a nice largemouth. All the bass and then the 30-inch snakehead I got all came on this right here. It's just a black net bait packer craw, or actually it's a baby packer craw, a little more compact, and I got it rigged on this is the 1/4 ounce dragon head. That we're targeting a lot of the laydowns here. This was just sort of randomly along that wall. I was just drifting with the wind, skipping it, hitting the wall, letting it drift down. He jammed it. I'm gonna go check back and see where he was on that wall to figure out why he was there. Let's go take a look. All right, nice big largemouth. It was actually right down here. I think what was going on, we got this wall here. It's not real deep here. We got a little bit of shade coming off this metal wall here. We're probably about, I don't know, 20 yards down from this shopping cart here. Maybe this big bass was here to do some grocery shopping. She was certainly in a hungry mood. Let's go ahead and let her go. All right, let's get her back in the water. That's not a bass. That's my jig though. I gotta be honest, the thunderstorms that hit the day before this trip really had me disheartened. I know that those sorts of really rough thunderstorms that lay down a lot of rain in a hurry will muddy and just trash a river. And bass being primarily sight predators, they're harder to catch in that muddier water than they are with with finesse presentations, which I'm really good at. But there are some options when you have a river that is trashed. Let's take a look at them. Your first option is to go with a species that doesn't need to see its food in order to find it, and that was the blue catfish that we caught in the morning. That was a lot of fun. But if you do have your mindset on bass or even the snakehead, what you want to do is to find an area that got the least amount of rain. And what we did is we looked at on the National Weather Service, the radar, looked at that storm total. There's a little button you can push, function called storm total, and that'll tell you, all right, this area got a bunch of rain, just down from it got a little bit less. Here's an area that was barely touched, and that's what how we chose the place that we went to. The other thing you want to do is to get to the backs of the tributaries, and the ones that have more grass are going to clear sooner. Now all this grass that was coming out of these little, little offshoots, these little areas back in this creek, they were pumping out cleaner water on that outgoing tide. The main river had zero visibility, and as the tide came in, all that mud would push in with it. But as it was going back out, where it was evacuating out of there, a little bit clearer water coming out of the grassy area. But we knew that as soon as we got in there, we wanted to push up as far as we could, and that's what we did. We went under that tunnel, went way up into areas that I don't think are hardly ever fished. That's where I got the snakehead, but that was in very small water. And as it was coming out, a lot of clear water was coming out of there, and the fishing picked up. Got that nice largemouth on the way out, and it was down from a grassy area. So you certainly want to get to the backs of your tributaries, do whatever you can to find that cleaner water to go after the bass.